Welcome back. In this session, we are going to look at creating a budget. Let me start by explaining to you how can we come up with a budget straight in the system. The first thing is to go into accounting and select budget. I will create a new budget, and then in the year field, I will put in the year that I'm going to create a budget for. Let's say 2021. As you can see, there is no 2021 in the list, but you can just press enter. Then the description will be 2021 budget. Just a short description for me to know what this is about. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you is two ways to create the budget. The first way is to create by clicking add. Okay, here we can add the accounts one by one. I wouldn't advise you to do it because it takes very long and you might duplicate accounts by mistake. But there's a possibility that you will use this way, so I'll show you. Let's say we want the sales account, okay? And I'll click add and start typing sales. Okay, and I can see regular sales, that's my account. And the system will give me the description and the account type for this account that I've selected. Now I'm going to put in the amounts. For example, 1,000 in January and 2,000 in Feb. Okay. Now, as you can see, the system is adding up my totals. You can add as many accounts as you want to. Okay, now I'm going to close this because this is not the budget that I want to show you, the easiest budget. So I will close this. This is just the first way of how you can do the budget. And if you want, you can continue by adding the accounts one by one until you get to where you want to and then post and close. Okay, now I'll create the budget that I said that is the best way to do it to avoid mistakes. I'll put the same things again, 2021, the description will be 2021 budget. Okay, now instead of adding the accounts one by one, I'm going to click in the fill button. And this button brings to me all my income and expense accounts that I have in the system. You will see that the codes, descriptions, and types of each account will be there. There will be no duplication in these accounts because the system brings every account individually. If you want to remove an account, you can just right click and delete it. For example, this one, I will right click and delete. Okay, just waiting. There you go, it has disappeared. All right, if you don't want to remove it and you just want to leave it there, it's fine. There is no problem. As long as you don't put any amount in, then it won't affect your budget at all. It will just be zero. Now, let me show you the different ways that you can put in the amounts in your budget. Let's say, for example, your regular sales were 120,000 for the whole year. So I will double click in the total column and enter 120,000. As you can see, the system splits the amounts evenly to each and every month. All right. There you go. So this is the first method that we can put in the amounts. And yes, we put in the total column and it's going to be split evenly throughout the 12 months in the year. Okay. Another way that you can do it, for example, the cost of sales. Here, let's say you don't sell the things all the time, only in January and in July. So I will go specifically to January, let's say 5,000 in January, and then 5,000 in July. So that's the time you really have cost of sales. Throughout the rest of the month, you don't. Okay, so I have January and July 5,000. The rest of my months are empty. As you can see, the system will now add up and now we have 10,000 in the total. Okay, so these are the two ways we can do it. The first one, you put the total amount that the system splits it evenly. And the second one, you put in only the amounts in the specific months and you don't want to put in the other months, the system will still calculate the total according to what's in the months that you've added. Okay, remember to save it. It's always good to save because if your internet slows down, you can lose everything that you've done. So just please remember to save. Don't post it until you are completely sure that this is your correct budget and now you want to post. Once you are done and you want to actually record your budget, then you can click on post and close or post, for example. Okay, now let's have a look at some tricks that we can do here in the system let's say you want to finish the budget for the other income accounts. So what I'm going to do is I will just click on right click, find account type, other income. So this will give me all the other income accounts. I don't have to be scrolling through the huge list that I have. Okay, so now if I want to go back to my list of accounts, I will just go into more actions and cancel search. There you go. Now I have all my accounts again. All right, now let's say I'm searching for a sundry income account, and I will click on any account and then just, for example, here, and press Control F on my keyboard. And then here I can type in sundry income, and then I click on find. I just need to make sure that this is in the correct place, account, and I will say find. Then I can see here, sundry income, it appeared. My account is over here, and I can put in my amounts. If I want to go back into my accounts, I can just go more actions and cancel search. Now I have the list of all my accounts again. If I want to find, I can also go into more actions and find. So it gives me the same window that we saw before, and here I can find by account, description, account type, totals, and the specific months. And I'll write here everything that I have to find. Okay, all right, that's how we do the budget. When we are done with our budget, we need to make sure that we are going to post and close it. That's all for today. Goodbye for now.